Good morning to all. Today I am here to present my visually impaired video on aldehyde and ketones. Aldehyde and ketones constitute two isomeric series of compounds, both of which contain the carbonyl group C double bond O in their molecules and are therefore collectively known as carbonyl compounds. Aldehyde have one hydrogen atom and one alkyl or aryl group linked to carbonyl group, while ketones have two alkyl or aryl group attached to the carbonyl group as shown below. Aldehyde RCHO, ketones RCOR dash. R and R dash may be simple or substituted alkyl or aryl groups. The aldehydes are said to contain the functional group CHO or simply CH double bond O, commonly referred as aldehyde group, while ketone contain as functional group C double bond O, generally termed as ketonic group when present in ketones. Ketones in which the group R and R dash attached to ketonic group are the some are termed simple ketones, and those in which R and R dash represent different group are known as mixed ketones. The presence of carbonyl group in the both aldehyde and ketones is responsible for the close in their methods of preparation and properties. However, due to the presence of free hydrogen atom in their molecules, aldehyde are more reactive than ketones and also differ from them in certain suspects. Structure of the carbonyl group. The carbon oxygen double bond of carbonyl group is composed of a sigma bond and a pi bond forever in the molecules of aldehyde and ketones. The carbon atom of the carbonyl group is also joined to two other atoms by sigma bonds. Thus, the carbonyl group is involved in the formation of three sigma bonds and one pi bond. According to molecular orbital theory, carbonyl group of aldehyde and ketonic makes us if three sp2 hybrid orbital in forming the three pi bonds sigma bonds. As these bonds lie in the same plane with angles of approximately 120 degrees between them, the pi bond between the carbon and oxygen is formed by the sideways overlap of the remaining half filled p orbital of carbon with a similar orbital of oxygen. The above discussion makes it clear that the carbonyl carbon, oxygen, and two atoms directly attached to the carbonyl carbon lie in one plane. The planar nature of the part of molecule which immediately surrounds the carbonyl carbon is supported by electron diffraction and spectroscopic studies of aldehyde and ketones. Another important aspect of the structure of carbonyl group arises from the different electronegativity of carbon and oxygen atoms. Due to its greater electronegativity, the oxygen atom attracts the electron of the double bond, particularly the pi electron cloud, strongly towards itself. As a result, the electrons are not equally shared, and there is greater electron density around the oxygen than around the carbon atom. In other words, carbonyl group is a polar group, oxygen having a small negative charge and carbon having a small positive charge. The polar nature of the carbonyl group is probably best indicated by representing it as a resonance hybrid of the following two structures. The large dipole moment 2.3 to 2.8 d of aldehyde and ketones support the polar character of the carbonyl group. Nomenclature. They are aldehyde. They are named either according to common or IUPAC system as explained below. Common system. In this system, aldehyde are named after the acid which they give rise to the on oxidation. The suffix ic acid of the name of acid is replaced by the word aldehyde. The CH3CHO gives acetic acid on oxidation and is therefore named as acetaldehyde. Similarly, बेंजीन रिंग के ऊपर अगर हमारे पास सी एच ओ है तो वो होगा बेंजोइक एसिड ऑन ऑक्सीडेशन एंड इज देयर फॉर नेम एज बेंजल्डिहाइड. This system is mainly used for aromatic and simple aliphatic aldehydes. IUPAC name. These names are given in accordance with the general IUPAC rules. The longest chain carrying CHO group is selected. The corresponding word root and the primary suffix "-ane", "-ine", "-ine" are required are written. This is followed by attaching the suffix "a" in place of Final E. The positions of substituents, if any, are indicated by suitable members. The aldehyde carbon always getting the number 1 because it is a chain terminating group. For this reason, the number of aldehyde carbon is not usually mentioned. It is taken for granted that it must be 1. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द कंपाउंड CH3 CH2 CHO थर्ड पोजीशन के ऊपर हमारे पास CH3 इज नेम्ड एज 3 मिथाइल बुटेनॉल. नेक्स्ट इज 4 मिथाइल हेक्स 3 इनॉल. For aldehyde in which CHO group is attached to a ring, the suffix carbaldehyde is added to the name of the ring. For example, cyclohexane carbaldehyde. And in table 5.1, common and IUPAC name of some aldehydes. Ketones. The two systems of naming ketones are as follows: common names, IUPAC names. In table 5.2, there are some common and IUPAC names of some ketones. Next is formation of aldehyde and ketones. Aldehyde formation of aldehyde. Aldehyde are formed during many chemical reactions. Of these, we could describe only those important reactions which are actually used for preparative purposes. First is oxidation of primary alcohol, in which on the oxidation of primary alcohol we get the aldehyde. On the oxidation of aldehyde we get the carboxylic acid. When one propanol is treated in the presence of K2Cr2O7 and H2SO4, we get the propanol. When one butanol is treated in the presence of K2Cr2O7 H2SO4, we get the butanol. Special oxidizing agents. The above method of preparing aldehydes involving the distillation of aldehyde from the reaction mixture as soon as it formed can be used in case of higher aldehydes have high preparing aldehydes from alcohols. These are Serret reagent or Collins reagent. When pyridine is treated, chromium trioxide pyridine complex is formed. Corres reagent. It consists of a pyridinium chlorochromate C2H5 NH positive CrO3 Cl negative formed by mixing chromium trioxide, pyridine and HCl. It is also used in the methylene dichloride solvent to convert primary alcohol into aldehydes. Pyridinium dichromate. It is obtained by the mixing of pyridine, potassium dichromate and HCl in CS2Cl2. Advantages of oxidation of alcohols with above reagents. As is obvious, advantage of using any of the above three reagents is that they restrict the oxidation of primary alcohols to aldehyde stage. This is because these reagents are used in non-aqueous medium and therefore do not allow the formation of aldehyde hydrates to take place during oxidation. Since aldehydes themselves are not easily oxidized further as aldehyde hydrates, the reaction stops at the aldehyde stage. In case of oxidation by usual oxidizing agents such as acidic potassium dichromate and Jones reagent, the reaction are carried out in a aqueous medium where aldehyde formed are converted into aldehyde hydrates which are readily oxidized to carboxylic acid. Disadvantages of using above reagents. The use of special reagents discussed above for the oxidation of alcohols leads to the formation of chromium containing waste products which are environmentally very hazardous. At the same time, these reagents are quite expensive and are therefore not frequently used during laboratory oxidation reaction of alcohols. Next is catalytic dehydrogenation of primary alcohols. When primary alcohols are treated in the presence of Cu and 575 Kelvin temperature, aldehydes are formed. Next is reduction of acid chloride Rosenman reaction. When acid chloride plus S2 is treated in the presence of PDBSO4, we get the RCHO plus HCl. When acetyl chloride react in the presence of PDBSO4, acetaldehyde is formed and HCl is side product. When benzoyl chloride treated in the presence of PDBSO4, benzaldehyde is formed. From 1,3-diethynes, the most recent method for the synthesis of aldehydes is by the use of 1,3-diethynes. 1,3-diethynes is an non-aromatic heterocyclic compound containing two sulfur atoms. It can be easily converted into its anion by treatment with the alkyl lithium, the anion acts as a strong nucleophile and reacts with alkyl halides to form alkyl derivative of 1,3-diethine. This derivative is hydrolyzed in the presence of Hg to positive ion to form the aldehyde. The complete sequence of reaction is shown below. Next is catalytic decomposition of carboxylic acids. Aldehyde can also be obtained from the carboxylic acid by passing the vapors of a mixture methanoic acid and other carboxylic acid over manganese oxide at 573 Kelvin. Carboxylic acid other than methanoic acid plus methanoic acid react in the presence of an MnO at 573 Kelvin temperature. Aldehyde are formed and CO2 plus H2 are side products. When propanoic acid plus methanoic acid treated in the presence of MnO and 573 Kelvin temperature, propanol is formed. Next is ozonolysis of alkenes. When one butene treated in the presence of O3, we get the CH3, CH2, CH, CH2, OOO. When this treated in the presence of H2 and zinc, we get the aldehydes and ketones. Stephen's reaction when methyl cyanide treated in the presence of SnCl2 HCl, acetyl diamond hydrochloride is formed, and when it treated in the presence of H2O, we get the acetaldehyde. Next is oxidation of methyl benzene aromatic aldehydes. Can be prepared by the oxidation of methyl benzenes by different method are given below. First is the oxidation of methyl benzene to aldehyde is usually carried out with chromium trioxide in acetic anhydride. The gem diacetate initially formed is isolated and hydrolyzed to get the aldehyde. When toluene treated in the presence of CrO3, CH3, CO2, 2 benzyl diamine diacetate is formed, and when it treated in the presence of H2O, benzaldehyde is formed. Next is control oxidation of methyl benzenes to aldehyde can also be carried out with chromyl chloride or magnesium dioxide. The reaction involving chromyl chloride as oxidizing agent is known as Itard reaction. Toluene treated in the presence of 2CrO2 Cl2 addition complex is formed, and when addition complex treated in the presence of H2 benzaldehyde is formed. Third is it is also possible to convert methyl benzene into aldehydes by free radical halogenation of methyl benzene followed by hydrolysis of jam dihaldehyde formed. For example, toluene treated in the presence of heat or light, benzyl chloride is formed. Next is Gattermann-Koch reaction. Benzene plus CO plus HCl treated in the presence of AlCH3 and CuCl, benzaldehyde is formed. It is similar reaction as Gattermann reaction. HCN is used in place of CO. The aldemine initially formed is hydrolyzed to get the corresponding aromatic aldehydes. Next is Riemann-Tiemann reaction. When phenol is treated in the presence of CHCl3 plus 3NaOH and 333 Kelvin temperature, salicylaldehyde and para-hydroxybenzaldehyde are formed. Salicylaldehyde is a main product and para-hydroxybenzaldehyde formed in small quantities. Next is a formation of ketones. The important method for preparing ketones are described below. First is the oxidation of secondary alcohols. Ketones can easily prepared by the oxidation of secondary alcohols. The oxidation is usually affected by acidifying some sodium or potassium dichromate, potassium permanganate or chromium trioxide in a variety of solvents. There is no risk for the further oxidation of ketones taking place in ketones are not easily oxidized. Opener alcohol oxidation. Secondary alcohols can also be oxidized by reflection with acetone in the presence of aluminium isopropoxide or aluminum butoxide. Next is catalytic dehydrogenation of secondary alcohols. Ketone can also be obtained by the dehydrogenation of secondary alcohol by passing their vapors over copper heated at 475 or 575 Kelvin. An isopropyl alcohol treated in Cu 475 or 575 Kelvin temperature, acetone is formed. Next is the reaction of nitriles with Grignard reagent or Organolithium compound. Reaction of a nitrile with either a Grignard reagent or an alkyl lithium followed by hydrolysis yields a ketone. When nitrile plus Grignard reagent treated in the presence of ether, addition product is formed. When addition product treated in the presence of H3O positive ketones are formed. Propanitrile gives propanophenone, and benzonitrile plus N-butyl lithium gives N-butyl phenyl ketone. Reaction of acid chloride with organocadmium compounds. Acid chloride react with suitable organocadmium compound to yield ketone. Acid chloride plus dialkyl or diaryl cadmium gives 2RCOR plus CdCl2. If R may be an alkyl or aryl group, R dash must be an aryl or primary alkyl group. This is because organocadmium compound containing only aryl or primary alkyl group are sufficiently stable for use. Benzoyl chloride plus dimethyl cadmium gives acetophenone. Isobutyryl chloride plus dimethyl cadmium gives ethyl isopropyl ketone. These days, another type of organometallic compounds known as lithium organocuprates are being increasingly used for preparing ketones from acid chlorides because the reaction involved does not suffer from any drawbacks. Lithium organocuprates are themselves obtained by reaction between cuprous halide and organolithium compounds. Since acid chloride can themselves be obtained from carboxylic acid, the above reaction enables us to prepare ketones from carboxylic acids. Next is a reaction of carboxylic acid with alkyl or aryl lithium. When a carboxylic acid is treated with 2 molar equivalent of alkyl or aryl lithium, followed by a reaction with water, it leads to the formation of a ketone. Next is one from 1,3-diethynes. The reaction involves the conversion of 1,3-diethine into their dialkyl derivatives and subsequent hydrolysis of the dialkyl derivative to form ketones. Friedel-Crafts acylation. This method is specifically used for the preparation of ketones in which the ketonic group is attached at least one aromatic ring. It consists in treating an aromatic compound with an acid halide in the presence of a Lewis acid such as anhydrous aluminum chloride. Benzene plus acetic anhydride give react in the presence of anhydride AlCl gives acetophenone. Next is hydration of alkynes. 2-butane treated in the presence of HgSO4, H2SO4, methyl ethyl ketone is formed. Ozonolysis of alkene 2-dimethyl 2-butane gives acetone. Acetoacetic ester synthesis. Methyl ketones can be conventionally obtained from alkyl derivatives of ethyl acetoacetate, popularly known as acetoacetic ester. This method involves the conversion of acetoacetic ester into sodioacetoacetic ester by treatment with sodium ethoxide. Subsequent treatment with alkyl halides yields alkyl acetoacetic ester. This is subjected to hydrolysis and the beta-keto acid thus obtained is heated to get methyl ketone. For example, acetoacetic ester gives alkyl acetoacetic ester and it gives alkyl acetoacetic ester and alkyl acetoacetic ester heated and it gives methyl ketone. Physical properties of aldehydes and ketone. Physical property, with the exception of formaldehyde, which is physical properties, with the exception of formaldehyde, which is a gas at a room temperature. Most of the common aldehydes and ketones are liquid at ordinary temperature. The lower molecular weight aldehydes have sharp and rather unpleasant smells, but high molecular weight. Aldehyde and ketones are pleasant smelling. In fact, some ketones are used in perfumes. Next is boiling points. The boiling points of aldehyde and ketone are lower than those of alcohols and carboxylic acid of approximately equal molecular weights. This is due to the fact that unlike alcohol and acids, these are no effective hydrogen bonds between aldehyde or ketone molecules. However, due to their highly polar nature, there is appreciable intermolecular attraction in aldehyde or ketones, as such as their boiling points are higher than those of hydrocarbon and ethers of comparable molecular weights. Next is melting points. Melting point of aldehyde and ketone do not show any regular trend with increase in molecular weight as is clear from table 5.3. Solubility. Aldehyde and ketones containing up to 5 carbon atoms are more or less soluble in water, but the solubility falls rapidly with increasing molecular weight. Higher members as well as aromatic aldehydes and ketone are partially insoluble. However, all aldehydes and ketones are rarely soluble in organic solvents. The solubility of lower aldehyde and ketone in water is due to the formation of intermolecular hydrogen bonds involving the carbonyl group as shown ahead. But the increase in the size of non-polar groups attached to carbonyl group carbon does not allow hydrogen bonding to take place so that solubility decreases sharply with the increase in molecular weight. Chemical properties of aldehyde and ketones. Aldehydes and ketones are highly reactive compounds which exhibit a marked similarity in their chemical behavior. This is, of course, due to the presence of carbonyl group in both the types of a compound. But an important question which arises due to what makes the carbonyl group so reactive and what types of reaction does it bring about in aldehydes and ketones. It would be quite appropriate to deal with the question before discussing the actual chemical reactions. Reactivity of carbonyl group towards nucleophilic attack. The carbonyl group contains a double bond between two heteroatoms, that is, carbon and oxygen. Since oxygen is more electronegative than carbon, the bonded electron, particularly the pi electron, are pulled strongly towards oxygen. As a result, the carbonyl group is very polar group. The carbonyl carbon being electron deficient and the carbonyl oxygen being electron rich. Moreover, the carbonyl group is a flat and can therefore be readily attacked from above or below in a direction perpendicular to the plane of the group. Consequently, the carbonyl group is a highly reactive group. It is quite obvious that the reactions of the polarized carbonyl group could be initiated either by the attack of nucleophilic reagent on electron deficient carbon or the attack of an electrophilic reagent on the electron rich oxygen. However, out of electron deficient carbon and electron rich oxygen, the former is relatively less stable. Therefore, most of the reaction of aldehydes and ketones involve the initial attack of nucleophilic reagent on the relatively less stable electron deficient carbonyl carbon and ultimately lead to the formation of addition products. As such, these reactions are described as nucleophilic addition reactions. Mechanism of nucleophilic addition reaction. The nucleophilic addition to a carbonyl compound is initiated by the attack of nucleophile on the carbonyl carbon. This leads to the formation of a transition state in which the hybridization of carbon changes from sp2 to sp3. At the same time, oxygen begins to acquire pi electrons of C double bond O bond as shown below. As the pi electrons of C double bond O bond are completely transferred to oxygen, a tetrahedral intermediate is formed in which carries negative charge. This intermediate picks up a proton to form the addition product. The attacking nucleophile reagent can be either a negatively charged ion or a neutral molecule. Role of acid catalysis in nucleophilic reactions. The nucleophilic attack on the carbonyl group can be catalyzed by the presence of acids. The hydrogen ion generated by the acid rapidly combines with the electron rich oxygen of the carbonyl group. This leads to the decrease in the activation for nucleophilic attack is enables oxygen to acquire the pi electron without having to accommodate a negative charge as shown ahead. Next is relative reactivities of aldehyde and ketone in nucleophilic reaction. First is steric factor. In the transition state of nucleophilic attack on carbonyl carbon, the carbon starts forming a bond with attacking species and tends to change from trigonal to tetrahedral stage. Now, larger the size of alkyl or aryl group attached to the carbonyl group, the more crowded will be the transition state. As the transition state gets more and more crowded, the steric hindrance of the group increases, and the formation of the transition state becomes more and more difficult. Thus, the formation of a transition state would be more difficult to in case of ketones than in case of aldehydes, since ketones contain two alkyl or aryl group attached to carbonyl group, while aldehyde have one hydrogen and one alkyl or aryl group. As such, ketone would be less reactive than aldehyde. Similarly, amongst the ketones themselves, those containing bigger groups would be less reactive, and those one containing smaller group. Second is electronic factors. In addition to steric factor, the electronic factors are also responsible for the greater reactivity of aldehydes, as explained below. Aliphatic aldehydes and ketones. Alkyl groups have electron releasing inductive effect, and their presence tends to destabilize the transition state by enhancing the negative charge developing on oxygen. Since aldehyde contain only one alkyl group, while ketones have two such groups, the transition state resulting from a ketone is destabilized to a greater extent than in resulting form an aldehyde. As such, the transition stage is more difficult to form in case of ketones, and consequently, ketones are less reactive. It can be easily understood that presence of electron attracting substituent on alkyl group would enhance the reactivity of aldehyde and ketone in nucleophilic reaction. Second is aromatic aldehydes and ketones. An aromatic nucleus directly attached to a carbonyl group may be expected to increase the reactivity of aldehyde or ketone, as it tends to stabilize the transition state due to its electron withdrawing inductive effect. However, the aromatic nucleus stabilizes the reacting aldehydes or ketones even more due to resonance interaction with the pi electrons, as shown below. The result is that aryl groups cause a net decrease in the reactivity of carbonyl group. As such, aldehyde or ketones having aryl group are directly attached to the carbonyl group are less reactive than the aliphatic counterparts. It may be noted that presence of electron withdrawing substituents such as NO2 and CN at ortho and para position on the benzene ring increases the reactivity of aromatic aldehydes and ketones. Electron donating groups have the opposite effect, acidity of alpha hydrogens. Besides providing a site of nucleophilic addition to aldehydes and ketone, the carbonyl group is also responsible for the acidity of alpha carbon atoms. In the presence of a base, a hydrogen attached to alpha carbon atom can split off in the form of H positive ion to form a carbon ion. The carbon ion thus formed accounts for many reaction of aldehyde and ketones. Next is nucleophilic addition reactions. Nucleophilic addition reactions leading to the formation of a new bonds between carbonyl carbon and the atom of some other elements such as oxygen, nitrogen, and sulfur. Aldehyde or ketone plus NaHSO3 gives aldehyde or ketone biosulfide compound. Acetone plus NaHCO3 gives acetone biosulfide compound. Mechanism. Next is reaction with ammonia derivatives. Aldehyde and ketones undergo nucleophilic addition with certain compound related to ammonia such as, and below it gives its mechanism. Reaction condition control of pH. It must be pointed out that while using acid as a catalyst in the reaction, it is very important to have a proper acidity in the reaction mixture. If the reaction mixture is made highly acidic, the hydrogen ion begins to protonate the attacking ammonia derivative too. The protonated derivative NS3G does not have an unshared electron on nitrogen and is no longer nucleophilic. This naturally means that too much acidity would decrease the rate of reaction rather than the catalyze it. In another words, the reaction medium should have just the right acidity or pH to ensure maximum rate of reaction. Next is reaction with phenyl hydrazine. Aldehyde or ketone react in the presence of H positive aldehyde or ketone phenyl hydrazone is formed. Next is reaction with semicarbazide. Benzaldehydes react with ammonia to form hydrobenjamide. Third is addition of alcohols. Aldehyde and ketone react with alcohol in the presence of anhydrous acid catalyst to form ethereal compounds called acetals. Acetals contain new bonds between carbonyl carbon and oxygen atoms of the alcohols. The product formed by a reaction between ketones and alcohols were earlier called ketols, but now the term acetal is used for the product formed from aldehyde as well as ketones. Mechanism: to start with, a molecule of alcohol adds to the carbonyl group of the aldehydes to form a hemiacetal with a few expectations. The intermediate hemiacetal is not stable enough to be isolated. On the other hand, under the catalytic influence of the acid, the hemiacetal is readily converted into the stable acetal. Formation of cyclic acetals. Both aldehyde and ketone react with ethylene glycol in the presence of para-toluene sulfonic acid to its respectively cyclic acetal. For example, formation of cyclic acetals, use of acetal as protecting groups. Unlike aldehyde and ketone, acetals are very stable to bases but are hydrolyzed back to aldehydes and ketone upon treatment with acids. Therefore, their formation is as means of protecting a carbonyl group in certain reactions where it may be otherwise interfere with a desired reaction. Protection is the process of preventing a group from taking part in an undesired reaction by converting it into a new less reactive group from which it can be regenerated at a later stage. For instance, let us imagine that we want to carry out the reduction of ester group of a ketoester into an alcoholic group. A reducing agent which brings about the reduction of ester group would normally reduce the keto group as well. Therefore, selective reduction of ester group is not possible. The problem can be solved by first converting the keto group into an acetal. The resulting acetal is then subjected to reduction with LiAlH4 when ester group would be reduced to alcohol but acetal would be remain unaffected. The acetal group is then hydrolyzed back to keto group with aqueous acid. This is illustrated below by condensing the formation of 4 hydroxypentone from ethyl oxopentanoate. Nucleophilic addition reaction leading to the formation of carbon carbon bonds carbanion as nucleophilic reagents. We would now take up reaction in which carbanions constitute the attacking nucleophile reagents. Most of these reactions are of great synthetic importance since they lead to the formation of carbon carbon bonds. Next is addition of hydrogen cyanide. Hydrogen cyanide adds to almost all aldehydes and ketone to form alpha hydroxynitriles, usually known as cyanohydrines. Aldehyde or ketone plus HCN give aldehyde or ketone cyanohydrine. Acetaldehyde plus HCN give acetaldehyde carbocyanohydrine. Mechanism: the reaction involves the initial nucleophilic attack on carbonyl carbon by a strongly basic carbanion, that is cyanide ion. The process is completed by the attachment of hydrogen ion to oxygen. Addition of Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent and other organometallic compounds react with aldehydes and ketone to form addition products which are readily decomposed by water, preferably in the presence of an acid such as HCl or H2SO4 to yield alcohols. Addition of salts of terminal alkynes. Reformatics reaction and its mechanism. Next is aldol condensation. In the presence of dilute base, two molecules of an aldehyde or a ketone having alpha hydrogen atom combine to form a beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxyketone. The hydroxyaldehyde obtained from acetaldehyde was originally named aldol, and consequently the reaction come to known as aldol condensation. Acetaldehyde plus acetaldehyde react in the presence of O negative 3 hydroxybutanol is formed. It may be noted that in every case of the product contains a carbon-carbon bond between the carbonyl carbon of one molecule and the alpha carbon of the second mechanism. The base removes an alpha hydrogen from aldehyde or ketone molecule to form a resonance stabilized carbanion or enolate ion. Crossed aldol condensation. Cross aldol condensation can also take place between molecules of two different aldehyde or ketones or an aldehyde or and a ketone. Such an aldol condensation is referred to as crossed aldol condensation if both the reacting carbonyl compounds contain alpha hydrogen atoms. Crossed aldol condensation can yield a mixture of four different products which are usually quite difficult to separate. Therefore, such a reaction is seldom carried out. However, if one of the reactant does not contain any alpha hydrogen, the reaction can yield a mixture of only two products. Moreover, by a suitable choice of experimental condition, it is possible to suppress the formation of one of the products so as to get only one compound as the main product. For example, if acetaldehyde is slowly added to a mixture of benzaldehyde and aqueous alkali, the final product is mainly cinemaldehyde. Similarly, reaction between acetone and formaldehydes yields mainly 4-hydroxy 2-butanone. Next is Claisen-Camden reaction. Claisen reaction. This reaction is a special case of crossed aldol condensation and may be defined as a based catalyzed condensation of an aromatic aldehyde and an aliphatic aldehyde or ketone to form alpha beta unsaturated aldehyde or ketone. For example, reaction between acetaldehyde and benzaldehyde in the presence of aqueous alkali yields mainly cinemaldehyde. Benzoin condensation. Aromatic aldehyde which do not contain alpha hydrogen atom cannot undergo simple aldol condensation. However, in the presence of potassium cyanide, they undergo self-condensation in different manner to form product known as benzoins. For example, benzaldehyde react in the presence of casein form the benzoin. Perkin reaction. Closely related to aldol condensation is the Perkin reaction and its mechanism. Von reaction and its mechanism. Manish reaction. This reaction between an aldehyde and amine and an active methylene compound. The aldehyde usually taken is formaldehyde and the amine commonly employed is dimethylamine. The reaction can also take place in neutral, acidic or alkaline media and the product formed is popularly known as Manish base. For example, acetophenone gives Manish base and its mechanism. Wittig reaction. This reaction between aldehydes or ketones and a type of compound known as phosphorus yields to form substituted alkenes. The phosphorus yields generally used as alkylidiene triphenyl phosphorenanes may be equivalent in hydrogen or alkyl or aryl groups. The overall reaction may be represented as formation of phosphorus yields or Wittig reagent and its mechanism. Next is halogenation of enolizable aldehydes and ketone. Note this topic is not included in syllabus, but we have to read it. In the presence of suitable acids or bases, the alpha hydrogen note aldehydes or ketone which contain alpha hydrogen can easily halogenated at the hydrogens to form a alpha halo aldehydes or ketones. It may be pointed out that aldehydes and ketone having alpha hydrogens undergo tautomerization to form enol and are therefore called enolizable aldehydes and ketones. The halogenation reaction of such aldehydes and ketones proceed by different mechanisms depending upon whether the reaction is carried out in the presence of an acid or a base is discussed below. Base promoted halogenation and its mechanism. Next is acid catalyzed halogenation. The halogenation of carbonyl compound is also catalyzed by acids. For example, acetone plus Br2 gives alpha bromoacetone and its mechanism. Next is reduction. Aldehyde and ketone can readily reduce to form various products depending upon the nature of reducing agent employed as discussed below. Reduction of two alcohols. Aldehydes can be reduced to primary alcohol and ketones to secondary alcohols either by hydrogenation in the presence of catalysts such as nickel, palladium, or platinum, or by reducing agents like lithium aluminum hydride and sodium borohydride. Aldehyde react in the presence of H2 nickel or LiAlS4 gives primary alcohols. Ketone gives secondary alcohols. The mechanism of reaction has already been discussed in chapter 3. Reduction to methylene group. The carbonyl group in aldehyde and ketone can also be reduced to methylene group to form hydrocarbon. This is generally achieved by the following two methods: Clemmensen reduction. Acetophenone react in the presence of Z and HgHCl. Ethylene benzene is formed. The reaction works well for ketones but not for aldehydes. Mechanism: Wolff-Kishner reduction. In this method, the aldehyde or ketone is heated with hydrogen act as a strong base like potassium hydroxide or potassium trioxide to form cyclohexane. Reduction with HI. Aldehyde and ketone can also be reduced to corresponding hydrocarbons by heating with HI in the presence of red phosphorus. For example, aldehyde or ketones plus 4HI react in the presence of red phosphorus and heat gives biomolecular reduction. In the presence of magnesium, usually employed in the form of amalgam, aldehyde and ketones undergo bimolecular reduction to form symmetrical glycols, generally known as phenols, and its mechanism. Next is reductive amination, oxidation. The behavior of aldehyde and ketone towards oxidizing agent constitutes the main difference in the chemical properties of these two classes of carbonyl compounds. Due to the free hydrogen atom attached to the carbonyl, carbon aldehyde are very readily oxidized even by mild oxidizing agents to form carboxylic acid having the same number of carbon atom as the original aldehydes. Next is oxidation of aldehydes and its mechanism. Next is reducing character and reduction of Tollens reagent, reduction of Fehling solution or Benedict solution, oxidation of ketones. Next is haloform reaction and its mechanism. And next is Baeyer-Villager oxidation and its mechanism. Next is Cannizzaro reaction and its mechanism. Crost-Cannizzaro reaction and its mechanism. And these are some questions of the aldehydes and ketone. Thank you for watching my video.